Okay, so how y'all doing? Let's talk game 4 NBA Finals. I think the issue at hand with the Lakers, me being a LeBron fan, what we have to see tonight, we have to see Anthony Davis being dominant. We talking a 7-footer, stretch five, should be a 4, but stretch five. And the reason why they in the position, it's not because how good Miami is, it's because how not good Anthony Davis is being. He should be dominant. If we still have LeBron leading the team after all these years, that's the problem. This Laker team is a two-headed monster. This should have been a sweep. And to be honest, anybody else besides the Lakers, Miami wins a championship. Any other team in the NBA. See me, I've been going for Miami since the playoffs started. But I'm a diehard LeBron fan, so I'm going to ride with LeBron. But at the end of the day, Miami is good enough to win a championship. Just the sad part about it is they going to meet the era of LeBron and Anthony Davis, which should be the era of LeBron and Anthony Davis. That's how good they are, with a surrounding and supporting cast that they do have. But see, what we're dealing with an Anthony Davis that's telling you, I'm not a number one. I'm a great number 2. I'm a way better Chris Bosh. That's what Anthony Davis is. Anthony Davis, sometimes you could want more for a player than what his abilities and his attributes want for himself. And I think that's what we're dealing with. I think that's the same thing we was dealing with DeMarcus Cousins in Sacramento, Kevin Love in Minnesota, Chris Bosh in Toronto. Sometimes your talent and the perception of your talent can exceed what you actually can do. What you actually can do. Putting up numbers and being a leader is two different things. You saw it in round 1. Giannis versus Jimmy Butler. Giannis had to average 39 points to win that series. Jimmy Butler was right around, I don't know the stats, but I know it's between 19 and 22. Easy. Almost a gentleman's sweep. So at the end of the day, we got to start holding these players. You could love a team, you could love a player, but sometimes you got to reel your bias back and you got to look at it straight up. Sometimes a player is just not that. Sometimes you could love a player to the moon and back, but he's just not that. That's just like Paul George. At the end of the day, Paul George is just not that. He's nice, but he's not that at all. So tonight, what I'll be looking for, I'll be looking to see if the shooters on Miami knock down their shots, if Caldwell Pope, if he, boost his game up a little bit, because Danny Green boost his game up, because you got to counter the bench and the supporting players. That's one thing that you got to do. Our bench got to counter your bench, and then we let the stars take hold. That's how the finals work. So whenever it's leaning to one way or the other, that's really where you're going to get your success. And one thing that I liked about Miami is that they rebounded. They boxed out, They play fundamental, scrappy basketball. Remind me of DISD basketball. And so LeBron is gonna be LeBron, and older LeBron at that. But we need Anthony Davis to be the Anthony Davis that they brought him in to be. LeBron, you can tell him it's on your back. You gotta lead us. It's your team now. But he gotta be the player to accept that and be willing to perform to those duties that's put upon him. He have to be. You look at LeBron. LeBron got 2 to 3 more years in this league at a high level. Anthony Davis has a good 8. We need Anthony Davis to be who he is. And I'm not a Lakers fan, but I'm a LeBron fan. So wherever LeBron go, I want that team to win because I have a bias towards LeBron. But I know how to pull my bias back towards LeBron when I need to insert constructive criticism. So Game 4 should be decided on how dominant Anthony Davis is. So that's kind of my breakdown of game 4. Jimmy Butler should be Jimmy Butler. He was way more aggressive. You know, it was barbecue chicken when anybody else than LeBron was guarding him. And that's a bad sign. When Jimmy Butler is starting to get to the point to where he's a shark in the water, and when he smells blood, he'll attack. And that's what you gotta be. Facing LeBron, anybody that ever beat LeBron, they had somebody that smelled blood in the water and they attacked. And it was a collective effort with the supporting cast. So I'll be looking to see how Game 4 go, how it start off. I want to see more of the supporting cast put the ball on the floor. Sometimes you get a LeBron team that, of course, they go get shooters, but sometimes you got to have players that can pump fake, take 2 dribbles, pull up, take 2 dribbles, has it, lay up, take 2 dribbles, has it, pass. You got to be multifaceted to play this game of basketball at a high level as the NBA Finals. So that's what I'd be looking for. More players to be aggressive. Because when you look at Tyler Hero is just not a one-trick pony. He give you a step back, a spin, a behind the back, a old school, a between the legs, a hezzy. He give you all of that. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for tonight. I'm gonna be looking for the other players to bring more to their game. And so that's where we at with it. Game 4, I got it on LeBron. I really want to see AD have another outstanding game, a dominant performance. So Miami Heat is my pick. They beat anybody else but this big Lakers team. So I'm gonna be looking tonight. Y'all be looking tonight. Subscribe. I'm about to start bringing a little bit more content, sports, politics, relationships. We just giving game. It's deeper than that. Signing out. Salute. Dallas. I'll holler at y'all later.